All right, here's a quick video on the highest volume water stock. So I thought this is interesting because we see here that the highest volume water stock in 2025 is actually Coca-Cola. So it's above NewScale Power, Ecolab, American Waterworks Company, Essential Utilities. These are some of the names that we saw and noticed in the ETFs. However, Coca-Cola is interesting because it's not a traditional water stock. So why is this considered a water stock? Let's jump into this a little bit. So here we see that the Coca-Cola company has a huge volume at 12 million, and on a regular basis, it looks like the average daily volume is between 17 million and 19 million for the year. So that's massive. And the reason why Coca-Cola is considered a water stock is because the the company uses over 300 billion liters of water annually to make its products. So we see that water is such a big component of Coca-Cola's revenue that it is essentially a water stock because the price of water and the cost of using water in its overall supply chain impacts the stock. So for that reason, it's a very large component of the stock's performance. So Coca-Cola is often considered a water stock, and you'll find Coca-Cola in some of these water ETFs. So we see here that Coca-Cola has some major initiatives related to its water stress. There's water efficiency projects that reduce and eliminate water in its manufacturing process. And they're also focused on new technologies in the United States and abroad. So we see here that there's a couple of areas where it looks like that Coca-Cola is participating, similar to other water companies, in terms of when it looks like it's managing its efficiency, it's focused on water measurement technologies. When it mentions here about the reduction and elimination of water use, that gets into some of the green type of water perspectives that some companies have in terms of having a conservation approach to water within its supply chain. And then, of course, the new manufacturing technologies. This is part of the technology aspect of water that we see in other more traditional water companies. So Coca-Cola is participating in all of these ends of the water industry and the spectrum in terms of water. So let's just take a quick look at where Coca-Cola is year to date. It's up 6% year to date. So this is just something interesting to consider when we think about particular stocks and their behavior over time. Volume, of course, is one of those key components. So we see here that of course, this is a huge company with a very large market cap, and it's on in a lot of ETFs and indexes and things like that, various mutual funds, and held by a lot of public funds, and it's just a mainstay as far as a Wall Street stock that's very renowned and well traded in the United States. It just happens to also be considered a water stock, which a lot of people don't think of when they think of Coca-Cola. So just wanted to create this video about that aspect of the water industry to show that it's actually more vast than some consider, and that even their favorite drink might that's not water is still a part of the water industry. So if you found this interesting, hit the like and subscribe and stay hydrated.